Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good afternoon, Trista Ainsworth. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful afternoon?
I'm doing great. It's sunny here.
Wonderful. What part of the world are you in?
I'm in Oregon in the United States.
All right, all right. What temperature is it there right now?
It's probably 45 to 50, so it's sunny but not warm.
All right, all right, all right. Well, tell me, which of your talents, Trista, is responsible for us meeting?
I would say cooking, because uh, I'm a chef and self-taught chef, and I cook for Josephine.com, and people come and pick up meals from me.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Do you FedEx food as well?
Not currently, no.
So, who did you learn the skill from?
Well, from a little kids cookbook a long, long time ago, and then also from my mom and my grandma.
Wow. So, do you think it's a talent or a skill?
Kind of a little bit of both because I'm obsessed and fascinated by food, but then I've practiced a lot, so it's kind of both.
Hmm. It's interesting. We were we were formatting something, and we were wondering: is cooking a talent or is it a skill? Because most definitely, some people can cook naturally, and then there are those who they'll tell you they cannot cook. And but then I'm thinking it's possible to learn it, right?
I think it really is. I think anyone can learn if they want to.
Hmm. Why will you continue to repeat this skill?
Oh, because I love it and I love to eat and I love to serve, especially I love to serve other people food because it makes them really happy. So that's the main reason.
Wow, amazing. Ooh, my immediate next question would have been, are you married?
Yes, I am.
Most
So I have to
definitely.
make a lot of extra food because if I make like a really great meal for clients, my husband and my son are like,
I would
where's
think
our
so. I would think so. I could just see the happiness that you bring to a man's heart. So I'm guessing he's a very happy man, just as I am with my wife. You
Oh,
know,
that's excellent.
yeah, it is. So share with us one thing that you've done consistently over the past 3 years.
I read books every single day.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel great because I'm learning all the time and I get to apply those new things and find out new ways to make my life easier or just things like that.
Why would you suggest someone do that? Read every day.
Well, I think because it kind of broadens your horizons and some of the books I've read, I'm like, well, they went through a lot tougher times than me, so I should be grateful, or I learned new skills for time management and other things.
Interesting, interesting. So, how do you apply what you read in the kitchen? Is it always a recipe type principle that you're applying,
Uh,
or do you?
I do read cookbooks like they were regular books because I read everything in them, and so I do read that, but I also read mostly nonfiction, a lot of business books or psychology books, and those help me in my life and also in my business too.
Interesting, interesting. Why would you suggest? Well, I asked you that already.
Mhm.
Yeah, so here's what. Let's switch gears then. Ooh, this is going fast. Let's. Let me just come back to the food aspect. What is one
Sure.
of your favorite meals that you prepare?
Wow. Well, my new favorite I cooked yesterday, and it's beef picadillo empanadas with sweet potatoes, and they're made with corn and oregano and chili powder. Those are really good.
Interesting. You're not the best phone call for lunchtime.
I know. Make everybody hungry and then they're mad at me. So
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, how do people access your service? Is it something that you have to be in Oregon to, or do you do events as well?
well, I'm part of a new service. It's kind of the Uber for food, so it's called Josephine.com. So anyone that's a cook can sign up, and then people see my meals on there and order them ahead of time, and then they come pick them up during a certain time window, like twice a week.
Amazing. Where did the idea for this business come from?
Well, I signed up with them in July, and they started it because they wondered what was going to happen with home cooking because a lot of people don't cook anymore. So they wanted to make sure and preserve that and also make it a business for people.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, Trista, we're having fun and a bit of hunger. But let's have some more fun. Let me invite you into my time machine. We're surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Trista, why did I go to your Facebook page?
Oh no, food photos.
Oh, Trista, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Well, one that popped into my head was when I went to the beach with my grandparents. They took me there because my baby brother, was having an operation in the hospital. Luckily, it all turned out great. So, but they wanted to take me, so I had, company and stuff while my parents were in the hospital. So we went to a beach cabin, and I think I was around 5 or so, and my cousin brought me a special doll. I do remember they served a seafood soup that I wasn't a big fan of, but I tried to eat it anyway.
That's amazing. Why do you think this memory is so clear?
I think because, it was one of the only times I got to just spend, just alone time with my grandparents just by myself. So that was really special.
Interesting. Well, if I can offer an interpretation to the thought picture, I would definitely say that you were a chef from a very young age.
I think so.
It's like you had a palate from then, right? Oh, this soup isn't good. This probably needs XYZ.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's amazing. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah, you've definitely caught my attention. So I need to come to Oregon just to taste your food because I'm looking
That
at the
sounds great.
pictures. Yeah, it's amazing what you've done. So I'm seeing. So let me get the entire of our listeners hungry too. So what type of pie is this I'm looking at? Where there's spinach on top of it? Is it, or is it a
Oh,
quiche?
that's the quiche,
Oh, it's a
spinach
quiche.
mushroom quiche. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is one of my most interesting conversations thus far where I am totally lost in terms of my structure because of the food that you've definitely
Oh, yeah.
distracted me with. Wonderful.
I love taking pictures of food too.
Yes, it seems as though you're a good photographer as well.
Yeah. I always take my food, most of the time I take it outside because the light is much nicer out there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I am a vegetarian, and the dumplings casserole meal served with sautéed veggies looks very
Oh,
wonderful.
yes.
Yes, yes. So do you have a website that people could go to see?
I have, it's thecheerychef.com, Cheery, the Cheery Chef.
Right.
because I'm most of the time really happy too. So
That's good. That's good. I'm not going to go to that side because this
I have
conversation
too
may not
many
be
food
completed.
pictures.
Yes. This is wonderful. All right. If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
I'm afraid I can't remember.
Oh, you're not the first. You're not the last. I'm
I
I'm
don't
very
know.
sure. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking something like cheesecake though for some reason.
Probably, yeah. I remember songs as well. If I remember recipes and food, but not songs or movies or anything too well.
All right, all right. Well, we have arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no.
hmm
Trista, have you chosen someone to pass on your mad cooking skills to?
Oh, to my son.
Wow, amazing. Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children? You said you have one son. Is that
Yes,
accurate?
I have one son. Yes.
Wonderful. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes, I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yeah, maybe 3 hours a week. I don't watch that much. Too
Okay.
busy.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 hours a day or less than 8 hours a day?
Definitely less.
Trista, this was a great, great pleasure. It was sorry, I was about to say palette there, right? It was a pleasure. I had fun. I had fun with your cherryness as well. And I had a conversation earlier on with someone whose earliest childhood memory was being in the kitchen with her grandmother and the
Aw.
baking. And we spoke about, even with her business, how the application of joy and happiness, how it impacts food and by
Oh,
extension your
yes.
business. And I love your cherryness, and I'm sure, well, from what I've seen, I'm guessing it tastes just as good because of what you put into it, not just the ingredients but the joy and the happiness. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Thank
you're,
you so much.
you're welcome. Trista, before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Well, I would say keep positive and keep on doing what you love.
Love it. Trista Ainsworth, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you so much, Angel.
Amazing audience, before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children and Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.